About 40 years ago, I went to Yamunotri and we walked 7 hours up and down the hills. By the time we reached Yamunotri, where the river Yamuna begins, we were quite exhausted and we discovered a cave by the side. 3 of us walked into the cave. Punyo gandha prithivyancha tejaschasmi vibhavasau jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu. I am the pure fragrance of the earth and the brilliance in fire. I am the life force in all beings and the penance of the ascetics. So he continues to elaborate on his glories. He says, in the earth, earlier he said, in the water I am the taste. In the earth I am the fragrance. You want to experience the fragrance of the earth? You do it in the Indian monsoon. The Indian summer, of course, is very famous. Not that the California summer is any less, but India is famous for its parched earth during the summers. And then comes the monsoon in the month of Shravan, bringing tremendous relief. So the monsoon month for most Indians is the most wonderful month in terms of weather, where the rain is pouring forth. Of course, now with air conditioning, really people are normalized, but earlier on, the monsoon would be such a wonderful month. And one of the thrilling signs of it would be the aroma that would come from the earth. When the rain fall on the earth, the aroma that comes out. So Shree Krishna says, I am the fragrance of the earth and the brilliance of the fire. If there was no brilliance in the fire, we would not be able to see each other. But we see each other because the light that has been created, now it's being created artificially in the lamp, but it's being created all the same. So that brilliance, which we are just assuming for granted, Shree Krishna says, it is me that enables you to see all things. And further he says, in all beings, I am the life force, and in ascetics, I am their ability for austerity. So ascetics have this astonishing ability to deny pleasure and embrace austerities for the sake of self-purification. You see, the hot yogis, they do such amazing austerities. You find them living in the highest places. About 40 years ago, I went to Yamunotri. Now, of course, I am sure there are better ways, better roads that have been made. But in those days, the nearest village with a road was 7 hours walk away from Yamunotri. So you had to spend the night there, and the next morning we had to walk by a Kachcha road, is a donkey road. And we walked 7 hours up and down the hills. By the time we reached Yamunotri, where the river Yamuna begins, we were quite exhausted. And we knew we had to walk 7 hours back before the nightfall to reach again back to the village. And there, because Yamuna is the daughter of Surya, so there was this hot spring. And then it falls, it becomes little less hot. Then it falls, it becomes a little less hot. And there you can kind of wash your hands or whatever, offer your respects. And we discovered a cave by the side. From our group of about 30 people, 3 of us walked into the cave. and there we found some sadhus living. So he said, oh my God, they're living here. And they welcome us, come. Sit down here, we will feed you. So we said, my God, now get food from these sadhus out here. But they were so generous and magnanimous, they just insisted we sit down. And what they did was, they took the rice in front of their eyes, so the top kund was also, part of it was in the cave. So they just placed it into the kund and cooked the rice in front of our eyes, and they offered it to us along with something else. So we had a nice meal, which was such a relief, a hot meal. And we went down and quietly told 3-4 more people, they went up. And then some other people went up and they feeded the whole group. We said, how did you get all this food? They said, travelers who come, they bring it. And then they were saying that in the winters, there are 30 feet of snow out here. So as per government regulations, nobody is allowed to stay. But their Guruji was also there. They were saying that he has got special permission. He stays through the winter. Say, my God, with this one skinny cotton dress, he stays through the winter. How does he get that ability? First of all, he's braving the cold, but what is giving him that amount of self-control? Because the mind and the senses, they urge for gratification. Come on, give me pleasure. And the ascetic is denying, no. Shree Krishna says that ability is coming from me. Now, of course, we know through science that there's the prefrontal cortex in the human brain. So the human brain has got the neocortex, the sensory motor region, like all the creatures. But it is special with the prefrontal cortex that gives us the ability to deny pleasures and to embrace pain if we ever choose to do so. Shree Krishna says that Arjun, know that to be me. This is again an example of the miracle of God. Like this, we could go on enumerating. It is said of a Christian saint, Augustine, and he wrote many books glorifying his Lord. However, Saint Augustine had an experience, a revelation in his life. He was by the seaside and he found a little child taking water from the ocean and putting it into a hole.